Well, hello everybody, and welcome to the Travel Supplier webinar. Today we have Miss Jeannie Bean with CIE Tours, and you guys, I'm super excited about this. This is going to be a really good training today. Miss Jeannie, how are you today?
Hey, my dear, I'm above ground. I'm breathing. I'm blessed. Life is great, you know?
Amen. Amen. I love
Yeah,
it. I love
yeah.
it.
We're
So
all
thank you so
blessed.
Listen, thank you so much for doing this webinar for us today. You guys, Miss Jeannie is our business development manager, and she's going to tell us all about CEI Tours. So, Miss Jeannie, the floor is all yours. Take it away. Take it away.
Thank you. And thank y'all so much for joining. I know it's been busy lately, crazy times and all, and people wanting to travel again, which is yay, yay, yay. And before I begin, I just want to tell y'all, thank you for staying in this industry. I know it's been HELL the past 2.5, 3 years, but we're starting to come out of it again. So our business is growing and we want to grow our business with y'all and want you to grow your business too. So I just want to give y'all a shout out for sticking in this most beautiful industry that we have. What I'm going to do today is my agenda is basically to give you an overview of CIE Tours, what we offer, not only your clients, but yourselves as well. Some tips and such I'm going to share with you. And if you ever need anything, I am your person for the state of Florida. So if you ever need anything or have any questions, please don't ever hesitate to reach out to me. I am very anal about returning calls and queries. And if I always tell my travel advisor partners, if you don't hear from me within 24 hours, please call 911 because I'm probably laying on the side of the road somewhere. So please help me with that. But anyway, moving along, I'm just going to give you a little overview of CIE Tours. Like I said, what we can do for you for 2023. If my screen will move, why aren't we going here? I'm locked up. It does this sometimes. Oh my goodness, Miss Tyra, my screen is locked up and it's not moving. Let me try this.
Right.
Well, this seems to always happen at the very first screen and a slide. Hold on 1 second. Let me see what I can do here. Well, let me pause this for a second. Get out of here. Well, let's see if that'll work that way. There we go. I think I got it going now. Here we go. Well, I might have to. There we go. Yay.
Yay.
Yay. Technical glitches. Anyway, all those little cyber gremlins that get in there. Anyway, moving on. CIE Tours, we are the #1 destination specialist in not only Ireland, but Scotland, England, and Wales. We have been around since 1932. We just celebrated our 90th anniversary last year. So we are stable. As you can see, we are owned by the Irish. We are part of their transportation division. So therefore, we are everything Ireland, being part of the Irish government. When you look at our brochures and when you look at our brochures and you look at our website and you're looking at the itineraries, when you see the price points listed, that is the price for everything that is listed under that tour. They're all land only. We do have an air department, which I'll talk about, but we do have an air department, so we can bundle the air with the tours. However, when you're looking at our brochure and you see the price point, when you're looking at the itinerary, the day by day, including the hotels, your meals, that is included. Unfortunately, some of our competitors, as your guests are on the coaches, they will say to them, oh, we're going to, let's say, XYZ tomorrow night. Unfortunately, it is not part of the tour. It's not something that was included. However, I just happen to have a ticket I can sell you. We have done some studies, and some of those tickets can be as much as $50 to $100 each, depending on where they're going. And additionally, unfortunately, you do not get a commission on that. So everything that you see in our brochure is included, again, land only. No optional extras. We don't want our driver guide selling. They don't want to sell. They want to fill your guests with commentary and history, what they've seen, what they're going to see. They'll give them some anecdotes, some stories. I'm not sure they're all true, but they sound really good with their Irish brogue. We fill more hotel beds in Ireland than any other tour operator. That's based on the number of our tours and the departures that we offer. All of our guides and drivers are local. That gives a more authentic feel to your guests. They don't have to worry about someone from France is giving them a tour of Ireland. Conversely, someone in Iceland from Spain is giving them a tour. We want everything to be local. It gives a more authentic flavor and feel to the tour. We have over 3 million happy guests. We survey everyone at the culmination of the tour to find out, what did you like? What could we improve on? Where would you like us to go? Based on those surveys, we have a 95% plus satisfaction ratio. We're very happy about that. And also based on those tours, that led us into our 2 newest destinations in the past 3 years, which are Italy and Iceland. And I'll discuss those in a little bit as we move along. We do have offices located in Morristown, New Jersey, Dublin, and in London. So you don't have to worry about your clients traveling overseas. No one is there to help them should something arise. We are there to help them. What sets us apart from our competitors? Number one is what I mentioned already, the all-inclusive advantage. High quality inclusions provided to you at no additional cost. All of the entrance fees and attractions are included. Your local experiences. Some of our experiences are authentic local experiences that are exclusive to us, that no one else will be able to visit. The hotels are high quality. We understand the importance of location. Most hotels we used are 4+ star properties. When you get to Iceland, it comes more like a 3+ star, and I'll hit on that in a little bit later. But Iceland just doesn't have the number of hotels and that we have here and that we're used to in some of the larger cities. But this kind of gives you a picture of some of the hotels that we do utilize. But like I said, they are all 4+ stars, and location is completely important to you. When you're looking at us versus someone else, be sure that you take a look at the distances that they will be traveling. When the hotel that we stay in between Inverness and Balcarra is 75 miles. So our competitors, Aviarmore and Balcarma, they're going to travel 105 miles versus, so they'll be a lot later than we will be with the 75 miles. And some of the hotels can result in longer driving days. We try to stop about every hour and a half to give your guests a comfort break. They can get a tea, a coffee, something along the line, so that they do know that they will be stopping for, like I said, the comfort break. We have several different styles of travel. For your clients, we have our guided vacations. That's pretty much what we're known for. You can choose 39 different guided motor coach tours in Ireland, Scotland, Wales, England, Italy, and Iceland. Those are on luxurious coaches that all offer USB ports, Wi-Fi, electrical outlets. So that way you can still keep abreast of what's going on in the world. You can also post if you need to on your adventures as you're traveling along. We have the same thing with our small group departures. Fortunately, that's no more than 26 guests on a full-size coach. Same size coach as the guided vacations. How you will tell the difference between the two is when you're looking at the itineraries, you will see SG, the letters SG for small groups. The price point is a little higher because there's less people on the coach. But like I said, it's the same coach, same itinerary as the larger guided vacation, which can be about 44 passengers. We usually try to put no more than 40. We also, for those of you who do group travel, we have a designated group department. That's all they do. Groups for us is 10 people, not 10 passengers, not 10 rooms, 10 people, not 10 rooms, not 10 cabins. It's 10 people. That could be basically a small coach, if you will. We have several different ways to travel with groups, and I'll touch on that a little bit throughout the presentation. If you're looking for something a little more customized, we do have our custom private driver vacations. We have it in all of our destinations with the exception of Italy. So that would include Ireland, Scotland, Wales, England, as well as Iceland. It's for 9 or less people. We generally travel in Mercedes-Benz where possible. It is totally customized. So you tell us the type of accommodations they're looking for, what meals, excursions, and we totally customize it for you. And then if you're an adventurous type of person, in Ireland only, we do offer what we call our self-drive. 2 different options for self-drive. We already have 10 itineraries that have been preset. That's basically a follow the coach, if you will. Then we have our traveler's choice, and that again is totally customized where you create your own self-drive program. So you tell us, we basically give you the Hertz rental car, which also comes with collision damage waiver, as well as the GP navigational system. to help them. Just remember, when you're driving in Ireland, you're on a road very small, and you're driving on the left-hand side of the road, and there could be some sheep going in and out of the road as you're driving along. But it's a great way. Millennials love this, and adventure seekers, they love our self-drive program in Ireland. No matter which travel style you choose, we provide everyone in the group, not just one person, 2 people. If you have 10 people in your party, all 10 people get the backpack. Included with the backpack is a luggage tag, luggage straps, a pouch, and inside the pouch are some Know Before You Go guidebooks. Those will help your clients understand what the weather could be, the tipping policies. Again, tipping is totally discretionary. It's not mandatory. Some other information on the destinations that they're going to, along with a luggage tag, a rain poncho, and like I said, and an adapter. A lot of people forget that the adapter here is for your cell phones. Most of the hotels you go to already have hair dryers, so you don't have to worry about that. But it's perfect for charging your cell phones, your iPads, tablets, computers, that type of thing. But like I said, everyone gets this. We will mail this directly to your client unless you notify us otherwise that you'd rather it come to you. It can be a bit pricey shipping that off, which is why we intend to send it directly to your clients. But if you want it to come to you, you just need to let the call center representative know that, and they will make the change and send it directly to you.
This is genius.
I know, it's great, huh? People love that.
I love it too.
It's a little parting gift, a little welcome and a parting gift for you. This year, in lieu of COVID and everything that everyone went through the past 2.5 years, we used to include our pricing for each tour departure. We have changed that because we were finding during COVID, when we first started traveling again, we had to adjust pricing. So it was getting confusing. The pricing on the website would look different than the pricing in the brochure. So we decided this year that we're going to do a from pricing. So every page will have a from pricing. In order to find out what the actual price is for the date you're interested in, all you need to do is visit our website, and it will give you the dates, the pricing, whether it's a small group, whether it's guaranteed departure, whether it's sold out. So there's a plethora of information. And you can see by the brochure here what I was referring to, how it gives you a day-by-day itinerary to tell you where you're going to be day 1 all the way up through the last day of the tour. You have a map so you can see your client's route that they'll be traveling. This one's starting in Dublin, and it's going all the way around up to the very tippity top of Ireland, as well as the highlights and the hotels that are included and the meals. We do include breakfast daily. It's a full breakfast. It's not just here's your muffin and here's your orange juice and here's a piece of fruit. It's a full breakfast every day. Many days you will have all 3 meals included. Some days you may have breakfast lunch. Some days you may have breakfast dinner. The reason being is we want your clients to experience some free time. We want them to be able to explore on their own. And the driver guides, being local, are a great resource for any information or suggestions that they're looking for. This is an overview of our portfolio. Our portfolio includes 39 guided vacations. We are more of a small niche tour operator. We are not a large everything to everybody. We don't want to be that. Our core product is what we have now. So in Ireland, we have 17 guided vacations. You can see in Scotland, we have 4. We do have a Scottish-Ireland combination of 5 tours, 7 standalones in Britain, combination Britain-Ireland of 1, Italy 2 standalones, and 3 standalones in Iceland for a combination of 39 different itineraries. This kind of gives you an overview of how we compare to our competition. You can see in the number of tours we have versus what our competitors have. In Ireland, we are definitely number 1. We are basically number 1 in all of these categories versus Brendan, Trafalgar, Globus, Insight, and Collect. And again, this is our specialty. They, and God love them, they branch out and go to all different places around the world. We decided not to do that. We're just concentrating on our core product. Little bit of overview of Ireland. Ireland is divided up into 3 different sections. You've got Ireland, Ancient East. That's like your 5,000 years of history. It's spread over 15 different counties within Ireland. oh, excuse me, my voice just went off. And within, I don't know what that one came from. And then you've got Dublin, which is obviously the headquarters of Ireland. Capital of Ireland, excuse me, my voice is not working real well. And in the Wild Atlantic Way, that's 2,500 miles of beautiful, beautiful rugged scenery. Here you're going to find your Cliffs of Moher. You're going to find Killarney, Cork, Galway, Limerick's included with that. And moving on to Northern Ireland, that a lot of people forget about. And Northern Ireland is one of my most favorite destinations to visit. It includes Belfast, includes Derry, Lisburn. You really will embrace the giant spirit. It's got the Giant's Causeway up there. It's just a beautiful, beautiful area. And if it's a clear day, you can actually see Scotland across the way. Some things we do offer some off-season savings. One of the two tours that we do offer for this would be our Evergreen Ireland North and our Evergreen Ireland South. And as you can see, they showcase either the northern part of Ireland or the southern part of Ireland. Evergreen North, you'll visit Derry, you'll visit Sligo, in addition to Donegal, the Giant's Causeway, you'll visit Titanic Belfast. If you decide to take the Evergreen Ireland South, as you can see, it actually covers the south part of Ireland, which includes Kilkenny, Killarney. You'll visit Waterford, Blarney, Blarney Castle. You have the Cliffs of Moher, Sean's Bar, which is one of the oldest bars in Europe. It was started in 900 AD, I want to believe. So those are some of the different tours that we do offer in the off season, because most of the season begins, it's getting ready to begin first part of March, and then it goes through the end of November. Moving on to Great Britain, another one of our destinations we cover, which, as you know, encompasses Wales, Scotland, and England. When you're visiting Wales, Wales is considered the castle capital of the world. There's more castles in this country than any other country. It's known for its rugged coastlines, it's mountainous, a lot of national parks in Wales, hiking trails, a lot of lakes. Moving over to Scotland, Scotland is one of my most favorite destinations. It's divided up into the lowlands, the highlands, as well as the islands. The lowlands region it's about south of Edinburgh and Glasgow is considered the lowlands. It's very historical, a lot of culture. Moving on to the highlands, for those of you are Outlanders fans, this is where a lot of this is filmed. It's very sparsely populated, a lot of mountains. You'll find Inverness, you'll find the Loch Ness Monster there. You might be able to see Nessie. Moving on to the islands, like it says, it's very mysterious, a lot of mysterious architecture. It's very, very rugged, dramatic. It has over 790 offshore islands just in its own little area. So it's by Cotswolds area of excuse me, of Scotland. Moving on to England, again, it's divided up in the central, southern, the southwest, and the northern. They all have their own particular flavors that they bring to the world. The central southern would include London, would also include Stonehenge. It's basically a lot of small towns, villages. Small towns and villages. Small towns and villages. And in the southwest, it's a lot of rolling hills, highlands, more farmlands, and northern. The northern is considered the Yorkshire Dales. It's English countryside, the Lake District. So that's part of that. Some of the other things that we do offer with our various tours, we offer some brand new tours, which is our English Odyssey, our Gems of Northern England, our Gems of Southern England, and Highlights of Britain. They all bring their own little take on tours. Where the English Odyssey, you're going to see Stonehenge, Windsor Castle, the Roman Baths. You'll have the Cathedral of Canterbury. If you're going to visit, excuse me, the Gems of Northern England, which is 9 days, 14 meals, 4-star vacation, as you can see. You have Kensington Palace, Liverpool, Oxford. If you decide to take our Gems of Southern England, again, it's going to be on the southern portion of England with Stonehenge, Windsor Castle, Kensington Palace, the Roman Baths. And then if you're traveling over for the Highlights of Britain, it more or less encompasses everything that I've just talked about. Edinburgh Castle, Windsor Castle, the Tower of London, and Wales. The great, great tour for those of you who want to experience Great Britain. Moving on to Iceland, one of our newest locations, destinations that we just started in 2018. Iceland truly is the land of fire and ice. A lot of people concentrate, a lot of tourists concentrate on the southern part, which is the Golden Circle. The capital region of that is Reykjavik. You always fly into Reykjavik. It's a natural starting point for any visit. A lot of culture, a lot of scenic, just beautiful, beautiful destination. Moving to the southern region, which is where most people stay, would be the home of the Golden Circle. Here you're going to have the waterfalls. You're going to have the glaciers. It's just, I call Iceland Alaska on steroids. Moving to the southern peninsula, it's going to be very rugged, a lot of volcanic craters, lava fields, caves. You'll have a lot of the geothermal waters in the hot springs. As you can see, Iceland is approximately the size of Kentucky with over 300 glaciers and 10,000 waterfalls and 30 active volcanoes. This is the newest tour that we have added this year in 2023. Iceland was extremely popular for us. Our tours were selling out. So this tour is 9 or 10 days. It's 13 meals. It's a 3- and 4-star vacation. Because remember, I said earlier that when you visit Iceland, it doesn't have like the Marriotts or the Hyatts or the Four Seasons like we do. Their hotel chain is called Foss. Foss, very, very nice. When I was there, I want to call them a 3+ star. They all have ensuite bathrooms. They all have TVs, restaurants, dining facilities, bars, etc. are all included. This tour goes around, as you can see, the entire island of Iceland, starting in Reykjavik, continuing all around. It goes between the spring and the fall. For those of us who live in Florida, we do not want to be up here or anywhere else probably. You don't want to be up here in the wintertime. It's going to be way, way too cold, a lot of whiteouts, gets very dark. So you can see this one takes you around the entire island of Iceland. Iceland has been extremely, extremely popular for us. This kind of gives you some highlights of what you'll see on the tour. Again, as I mentioned, you fly into Reykjavik, you'll visit the World War II War and Peace Museum, which basically tells the story from what happened between 1940 and 1945. You'll see all the items and such connected to World War II. The farmhouse down below is, the Vikings started these farmhouses with the thatched, the roofs. The purpose is it keeps them very dry, it keeps them very warm because it gets extremely cold in there. And this is another one of our many waterfalls that they have, the Godafoss waterfall. The story goes with this waterfall that in the year, I think 1000, there was a local chieftain who decided that all Icelanders should adopt the Christianity religion. As such, he took away all his pagan idols and statues, and he threw them in the waterfall. And this waterfall is known as the Waterfall of Gods. So that's how that all came about. You'll also travel to Lake Mivitan. Lake Mivitan is a volcanic lake. There's naturally man-made. It's one of the most popular places to visit in northern Iceland. The waterfall to the right, the Detatus waterfall, is the second most powerful waterfall in Europe. Floating down to the left is the Vokbaz. Those are actually floating geothermal pools that you can swim in. And then you've got the beautiful canyon to the right, the Aspagari Canyon. It's a glacial canyon and forest, and it's in the shape of a horseshoe. You'll visit the Viking village. The Vestrian Viking village was developed for a movie set, and it wasn't used, so now it's been turned into a tourist attraction. It kind of replicates the old Viking villages. You've got Hafnen to the right, which is the Atlantic fishing village. You've got the largest horse farm below, and then you've got the other glacier lagoon. This one actually flows to the Atlantic Ocean, and along the way it leaves ice chunks in the black sand beaches that are located there. Here's some options if you want to extend it to make it a 10-day trip. You can visit the various geysers and waterfalls. You've got the Blue Lagoon to the right. The Thingvellir National Park there on the left, that's pretty interesting. It's the only place in the world where you can really stand between two continental plates because it's splitting, and it is a UNESCO heritage site. Moving over to Italy, La Bella Vita, life is beautiful. We have Northern Italy, Rome, and Southern. You can see Northern's divided into the Tuscany region, the Florence, Venice. Then you have Rome, and you have Southern Italy, where if you're visiting Naples, you'll get some of the best pizza on the planet. We do offer 2 tours to Italy. Our private driver collection, as I mentioned earlier, this is it's a totally customized program. You use a Mercedes-Benz primarily. We have it available in all of our destinations with the exception of Italy. The drivers are more seasoned drivers. It's perfect for luxury traveler, families, golfers. There's no minimum age for this. So you could have any age at all, whereas the guided vacations, your guest must be a minimum of 8 years old. There's no minimum age requirements, and we take care of everything. This kind of, if you go on our website, hopefully everyone has been signed up to be part of our website. If not, it's just cietours.com. Here you can set yourself up to be part of our travel advisor family, if you will. Here you can make bookings. You can check on your bookings. You can see what's available. There's social media information on there if you want to pull some pictures or videos off. All about that, it's able to do that. So when you're on our website, you select the travel type, you come down to custom private driver. This gives you a pseudo itinerary collection. We tailor them to whatever your needs are, but this is a good way to see what the price point would be. Obviously, if you're going to stay in castles and manor homes, the price point could be quite high. You can incorporate resorts, you can incorporate homes, you can incorporate bed and breakfasts, and it'll bring the price down somewhat. Classic itineraries, this is our self-drive program. We already have 10 tours that are preset. This, like I mentioned earlier, is more of a follow the coach as you go. We do provide complimentary navigation system along with the basic collision damage waiver. And again, all collisions are specified. There are no hidden charges. Traveler's choice is exactly what it says. It's your freedom to pick whatever you want to do, whatever you want to see. You can choose from a wide range of hotels, B&B, manor homes, castle stays, again, suitable for families of all ages. Group travel. If you do book groups is a great way to make additional commission. All you need for a group is 10 people. Myself, I don't know if everyone's located in Florida. If not, you have a BDM located in your specific region. We do have 50-50 co-ops. So if you wanted to do us to come in and do a presentation, I did one a couple weeks ago at an Irish pub. I split the cost. If you book online without having to go through our call center, we give you another $10 per passenger booking bonus. If you commit, we give you a benefit of 5% off of the guided vacations. And once you have confirmed your booking and your group, we will give you, we can create custom flyers, custom call to action flyers, which are a great way to promote your group should need be. This is the way your group proposals will come out. So everything will be loaded. You can see the group flyer there in the middle that we created for this particular group. The shared group is you're booking into one of our tours that's already in our brochure. There could be other advisors booking into that as well. If you want it just to be your own group, we can take that same itinerary and they will travel in their own private coach, your group will. And that pricing is tiered depending on the number of passengers that you reserve with us. Then we have a custom private group. Custom private group is net pricing. We give you a price, you mark it to whatever you think your market will bear. We create the itinerary to your interest, the places you wish to go, the pace of travel. You tell us what hotels, what meals, what excursions, sightseeing. We put it all together and present it to you that way. And then, like I said, it is net pricing. So you mark it to whatever you think your market will bear. Right now, we do have a $500 booking bonus. You have to book through March 14th. No money down when you have a group from 10 or more. So in addition to your commission on the scheduled groups, you'll get another $500. Hang on to that, though. I can't put this flyer up here right now because it hasn't started. But beginning March 15th, I want to say, is we're going to increase that to $800. So if you have any groups that you've been tinkling with, you might want to just hold off because you'll get the $800 bonus once we move into that one.
I like
Good.
this.
It's a good way to earn commission.
Mhm.
We have an exceptional website with a lot of resources, like I mentioned. You just need to make sure you log in. You can look at our destinations, the various travel types, any promotions, what makes us different about us. Very, very easy. You can make bookings on that way as well. We have a chat. So if you're online and you have a question, and it's not a bot, so it's an actual live person. So you don't have to worry about, you type a question and then you always get that reply, I can't answer your question. I'll find someone who can. And then you're waiting and waiting and waiting. This is a real person that will be able to help you. So if you have any questions, they're the ones to go to. Again, this is how you go in and create your login. You just create your own information. You add your own information with your own credentials, your email address, and whatever password that you wish to create. Once you're in there, we've got an education center. You could edit your profile if you need to change your email or your password, if you want to manage your subscription, and if you have any questions or if you wish to log out. Education Center is a great way to pull off of our resources. Here you can get sales tools, you can get videos, you can see when our webinars, we held a monthly webinar every month on a different topic. I think next, I'm not sure what March is. March might either be groups or might be in April, but if you're registered on our site, you will get an invitation. And if you can't make the webinar, we do house them on our site, so you'll be able to go back and view them at your leisure. The sales team, the brochures, if you need brochures, questions you may have, takeaways, agent discounts, because we do provide agents with a discount of 30% off of our guided vacations, not only for yourself, but for your traveling companion as well. And they don't have to be in the industry to travel on the discount. You just make your reservation. It's not limited. We don't limit to like, oh, we can only have one travel advisor on each tour. We don't do that. You go in and you make your reservation and you give our help center your IATA or your CLIA number, and you're set up with your 30% discount. You also have the ability on our website to download an itinerary. If you want to send an itinerary to your client, you simply select, once you're on our site, you simply select the destination that you're looking for. In this case, this one's set up for Ireland. This decided to take the Ireland South Day Tripper. You click on view details. The itinerary will pull up. Here you can download the itinerary and send it off to your clients. You can put your own call to action information on there so they know it's coming directly from you. Great feature. Great, great feature. Here you can download an itinerary with the dates and prices. The other one, if you don't want to put the dates and prices, you don't have to. This one, you're going to add the dates and prices. Here you're going to go into the website. This date, they're choosing May 21st. They're going to download the itinerary like it says here. Again, putting in the call to action information for the particular travel advisor. And this one will show the pricing as well as the date span. Great, great way to notify your clients. Current promotions we have right now, we have our last minute deals of saving 15%. When you're on our website, you just go to the promotions tab and you can find the itinerary that you're looking for. When you're ready to book, you just click on the green date and prices button, find the date you want, and just follow the steps using the promo code last minute. We're getting ready to launch, and again, I couldn't put this on our site, another promotion beginning on March 1st. So this one will start on March 1st. It's called Go for the Green. It's for economy airfare starting at $4.99 round trip, depending on the gateway city. It goes from $4.99 to $8.99 round trip, and it's for select Ireland tours, which you can find that on our website as well. So that's going to be a great promotion. Anytime you have an air promotion, it generally takes off. We also have our current promotion. This is a year-long promotion. You'll save $150 per person on any guided vacation or private driver trip. If you've traveled with us in the past, we'll just need the booking number. And same thing on Traveler's Choice or Classic Itinerary Self-Drive programs, you can save 75%. And these are always combinable with any promotion we have. This is the only promotion, the past guest credit offer, that is combinable with all other promotions. I don't know if everyone is located. Tyra, is everyone located in Florida, or are they throughout the U.S.?
Oh no,
No.
they're all throughout the U.S.
Okay.
I wish they're all here.
I'm going to leave this up. These are my colleagues throughout the U.S. What you'll need to do when you have a question or you make a booking or something, reach out to my colleagues that are here, because I handle our travel advisors in the state of Florida. You can see I'm right there in the little pink. I just have one state, whereas my colleagues have all these states. But Florida is a very big, important state for us. So those of you in Canada, if anyone's in Canada, Jen Bond is your person. On the West Coast is Bonnie Garrett. Dan Dorn handles the South Central, including Arizona, Colorado, New Mexico, Texas, Oklahoma, Arkansas, Louisiana. Roger handles the Midwest along with Andy. Chris Barnacle handles the Southeast right here. Meg Allen is the Northeast. She goes all the way from New York up to Maine. And then Anthony handles the Mid-Atlantic area. So he's got all this area here. So those are your people. Should you have any questions or need any assistance, maybe you have some group questions, you need brochures, you need information, they can help you with that. If you're signed up on our website, you should be getting monthly newsletters. If you're not getting newsletters from your BDM, reach out to them and have them add you to their database. I'm going to scurry on from that. These are the contact center information. If you need to make a reservation, again, you can make it online if you need to, or you can call the contact center. With the air promotion we're having, you will have to call in for the air promotion. We're not allowing online bookings for that. The groups department and our custom private driver. That is basically my presentation. Do y'all have any questions or anything I can help you with?
Oh my gosh, this was such a beautiful, beautiful presentation,
Oh,
Jeannie.
well, thank you.
Can you go over the additional amenity benefits for Ensemble as we're part of them, so that they can, turn their ears on and pay close attention to that?
We don't really have any, since we're all inclusive, since we're basically all prices one and we include everything, we don't really have any subsequent amenities per se.
Okay.
For that. We do have an air department. We'll pay you 5% on air. So if you're looking for air, we can do the various classifications with all of the carriers too. So if you don't want to worry about air, we can help you with that too.
I love that. Can you describe maybe the average client for CIE tours for the agents?
The average client, I would say, is in their probably their 40s to 70s. A lot of the millennials and the youngers like to do either the self-drive. A lot of families, golfers like to do the private driver. So it just depends, but it used to be that the minimum, the average age was in their 50s. It's really coming down now. We've noticed people are wanting to travel more and they want to be someone to drive them as versus driving around. So that's basically what our consumers are now.
Okay, perfect. So I'm over here looking at the agents' comments and stuff on YouTube.
Okay, perfect.
Let's see. Somebody said Ireland is beautiful. Miss Julie says she's signing up now. Miss Raquel's signing up now. Okay. Right. Miss Julie says she's adding Europe to her portfolio. Okay. Can we touch on as far as groups? How does groups work as far as deposits when it comes to building a group deposits? Are we able to make deposits on the group and monthly payments for the client? Or
yes. You could do all of the above. When you're first setting up for a group, we don't require a deposit. We do require a $250 per person within 60 days of making your confirmation on the group. You have a dedicated group person that will help you from basically hand to glove. I mean, they will work with you. We have a dedicated person for the scheduled groups tours. By that, I mean, you're just looking at one of our tours, like our Taste of Ireland or Irish Adventure. So they are with you with that. And then we have a dedicated person called our custom groups, which takes a little further and works with the hoteliers, excursions to pull everything together.
Okay, I love this. And by chance, do you guys provide any like group booking pages or anything like that? Or, do travel agents usually, create the page themselves and book their clients into it by calling the call center?
You can do either one. You get a $10 booking bonus if you book it if you go in and make all your payments and book everything online. So you get an additional $10 above and beyond your commission and any group special that we may have. Group bonus incentive, like the one we have right now is $500. That's going to switch over in March. And what we can also do once your group is confirmed, we can create a custom flyer, which will have the itinerary, the price, the travel advisor's call to action information. Great way to promote the group, either on your Facebook page, your social medias, anything that you do, e-blasts. Great way to promote your group.
I absolutely love this. Jeannie, is it possible for you to show the agents the portal and give them like a live action of, what it looks like, where they should go, like, maybe quickly show them how to try to book something over on the agent portal?
It's very easy. I'd have to set up the whole system again to do it. So
Okay.
I can't really do it right now.
Okay,
It's
so no,
very,
okay.
very easy there.
Okay.
Once you pull everything up, it'll say book. And you just follow the steps by adding the information, the passenger's information, date of birth, that type of thing. It's very easy. And if you get stuck, don't forget there is a chat feature, and it is a live person, and they can help you as well, walk you through it.
I love this. I love
And
this.
if you have any more detailed questions, and reach out to your specific, your respective sales manager, and they can help you walk you through it as well, and give you some training on that if you need to.
I love it. I love it. Okay. The agents don't have any more questions over here. I'm online taking a peek. They don't have any more questions. Thank you so much, Jeannie, for this specific webinar. We cannot wait to start jumping into CIE tours, and that's all I have. Thank you. I do want to schedule you for a follow-up. Like if you guys have any changes or anything coming up with CIE, we want to hear about them.
Well, I would glad to do that. And I can also do another follow-up to show you how to use the website to book too. We can do it that way whenever something new comes out. I'm happy to do that too.
Yes. All right. So when this webinar ends, I do want to jump on and get that scheduled. So thank you so much.
My pleasure. Thank y'all.
Thank you. I'm going to end the webinar now, and I'll see you in a second.
Y'all have a blessed day.
Thank you. 1 second.